Guys, this is William here with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing EIKWM France deck G456 game with PM, Barbarossa, and Kimball, so it should be a very challenging game. Looking at this first pile, this is a hard one. Barrel maker. Whenever you have at least 7 wood at the start of a harvest, you receive a wood and 2 food. That actually looks quite good, especially if I played it with something like Farm School Graduate. Although I like a card like Fencing Master gives you a bunch of wood as well. Field Doctor, obviously an excellent card. Lets you plow fields. If Farm School Graduate came back, then I pick Field Doctor, then I'll be pretty happy. Yeah. I would like Barrel Maker, Farm School Graduate together, but there are better cards in this pile. So, oh, we'll start with Field Doctor, sure. The stats keep saying it's a great card, so I should be playing it. Stable Architect is pretty good for me, I think. I see Groom here. Now, Groom is a Stonehouse reward card. There was also Journeyman. Both Stonehouse cards work reasonably well with Field Doctor. I think though Stable Architect is too good to pass up on. 4 wood action is really nice. I think I'm going to take Agrarian here. Agrarian's going to come back around, isn't it? Although the rest of this pile is pretty weak. Pretty weak. I think I can take Agrarian. Yeah, this pile is so weak. Because what'll go ahead of it? Clay Seller, Childcare Worker, but the other cards someone might take Agrarian. It never gets played, but so House Steward here, this is really good for all the build a room stuff that I've seen. Racing Stable Manager is kind of a combo with my Stable Architect if I don't feel like playing Agrarian. I think I take House Steward just to deny it, because that could be something that all my opponent or 2 of my opponents tie on, and that would put me at a disadvantage. Okay, so Farm School Graduate came back. I do really like Farm School Graduate, but now that I have Agrarian in hand, I'm wondering if I should play Agrarian instead. Also, the fact that I took House Steward and I really have no intention of playing it. Yeah, I think I can take Journeyman here. Although I do like Balance Farmer. Balance Farmer with Agrarian is kind of interesting, but let's take the Stonehouse cards. I might get the Groom back. So if I get the Groom back with Journeyman, I have a pretty good incentive to go for an early renovate up to a Stonehouse as soon as I've got my first family growth done. I need to AFK quickly. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I think the pick here is Countryman. Since I have a reasonable reason to go for early fields, anything that lets me sow easier should be worthwhile. And then this is definitely childcare worker. Childcare worker is actually pretty solid. I'm surprised I picked it up last. Um, hey Mariska, hope you're doing well. Okay. Well, Plum Patch is great. Um, don't really need threshing machine plow. It'll make my plowing really awkward. Artichoke field is pretty reasonable, but again, if I'm going for early fields, it's less valuable. Now, a card like Pumpkin Patch, Pump Patch are both good, but I think something like Manger is just perfect for me. I think what I do is I throw out Manger. I do a four room house Manger for max points, or sorry, 4 fields, 2 room house, and then if I get the stable architect bonus and lots of animals with journeyman, I should be able to make a pretty strong game. So first strict Manger here. Wow, clay supports. Sapling, 5 to the current round number, play 6 wood. Oh, 2 wood into 6 wood. Okay, interesting. Heavy plow. Heavy plow is interesting, especially because I can go up, it lets me ignore agrarian. I could go up to a stone house, start getting cattle from journeymen. Uh, Merska says, what's my plan with agrarian? Still to be determined. I'm not sure. I think I can probably make agrarian work with field doctor. I'm hoping to. Hey Sid, hope you're doing well. What do I take here? I think I'll take heavy plow because there is a line here where I don't use agrarian and I can plow with heavy plow. Something along those lines. Crop crib. Return 1 planted field with 3 sown grain in exchange for a room. I don't want that because it anti-combos with field doctor. Clay deposit is okay. Bakery is pretty good, especially because I have a pretty solid reason. But I haven't seen anything that lets me accumulate crops yet, which is unfortunate. I could do something like Park Cemetery, and that's a plow a field action for me. Grab a couple stone. This is a hard one. Yeah, let's grab Park Cemetery. If a bakery comes back, it'll tell me a lot about what the opponents are doing, and then I see Lighthouse. And this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to. This makes my game here, this Lighthouse. So Sid says, Muddy Land seems a lot better than Heavy Plow unless I'm giving up on Field Doctor. I'm plowing early, way too early for Heavy Plow. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I have Journeyman in hand. So what I can do is I can Lighthouse grow, then Journeyman get a couple cattle, and then Heavy Plow, and hopefully get to the point where I only need 2 or 1 plow action. And then, yeah, I can do some cool stuff. So yeah, definitely Lighthouse is pretty nice there. Pretty happy to see a card like Lighthouse. Kimball says, have such regrets. Okay, so Yeah, I can also do park cemetery, park plow. Yeah, yeah, and do stuff like that. There are definitely options here. Yeah, getting stone from park cemetery is nice. Um, I think here my play is artichoke field. I think my goal in this game should be to get my plow requirements down enough so that I don't need hay rake. And kindling's okay, shepherd kitchen's okay, but I don't like when there are multiple of those cards because they really can slow you down. Now goblet is pretty nice, but the problem with goblet for me with goblet is that I need stone to go to a stone house. I think a card like clay exchange though is pretty reasonable. If I get like Reedstone Food stage one, round one, start player clay exchange Reedstone Food again, that'll be a pretty solid start. Because I want Reedstone Food as many times as I can. Sid says, I find that people will plow if you offer them stone, but maybe that's fine. It's good to increase the amount of stone. Mario Scott says, well, you should hope to take 2 stone from it ideally. Why Park Cemetery over Bakery? Bakery is such easy feeding. Um, the reason being Park Cemetery over Bakery is because I haven't seen any ways of getting grain. Like I have Countrymen, which can help me sow faster, but I don't actually have ways of accumulating grain here. So, yeah, if I can get, like, I need 4 stone for Lighthouse, so, like, getting enough for Goblet is very unlikely. A card like Sapling is probably a lot more playable in my game than it would be in other games. So maybe I could take Sapling here. Also, it's a pretty excellent round one minor improvement to set up for Reedstone Food round two. And this card, I don't really want any of these. I think I will take. Whenever you take the fishing action space, now consider used. Holds an animal, forms a natural border for pastures. Weird. I think with Manger, I don't want to play Eel Farm. Wood Saw, I don't want to build rooms. So let's grab Weekly Market. I think it's the only card that I might actually play. Yeah, I like Sapling here too, Sid. I have a couple different options of what directions this game can go in. I do start 4th actually, so I'm like really happy with that Sapling pick. Because Sapling, like 3 wood into start player Reedstone Food is like pretty much the best I could have hoped for. Sorry, not the best. I mean, ideally I would get Reedstone Food here, but playing Sapling is totally fine. Especially considering I probably want to still fence really early. Kimball's got Morning Trader. Okay, so here's where all the grain payoff cards went. So Patroness for Barbarossa and then Morning Trader Kimball. Boy, am I really glad I'm not planning on using Agrarian. I'm really glad I'm not planning on using Agrarian. Like, I can also start player with Cemetery if needed. Why did he pass you Countryman? What else was in that pile? I don't remember actually. Oh, because Countryman, the person doesn't sit on the grain space. Morning Trader, your person comes back, so it's not really a combo, right? Because you're bringing your person back. Unless you just think it's a reasonable sow action, like late to go grain, jump to sow. But with Morning Trader, it's like kind of an anti-combo, right? Barbarossa start player landing net, that's really sad. I'm really sad to see that. So I can Saproling here, or I can plow. Or sapling, not Saproling. I've been playing too much Magic. Let's just plow. Now, if I can get to 4 cattle plus heavy plow, that's only 1 more plow to get here. Yeah, like the thing about Countryman is it makes your sow actions a little better, right? If you're assuming that the grain space and the sow space will be unused. So you've got Stonehouse Builder here for Barbarossa and Kimball Morning Trades. Well, I get Reedstone Food for no work, so Patroness into Landing Net is a pretty nice start. Sid says, that's good. There should be plenty of stone in the game, and I need a lot of it. I need it early. I'm glad that there's stone early in the game. That makes me happy. PM plays Fencing Master. This game is just chugging right along, which is actually really nice. Let's play Sapling here, because I don't think there's anything else that I want. 2 Reed is okay, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two Reed is okay, but I want Reedstone Food more. Also, I sit behind a person which skips first moves, and a person who did not need to take Reedstone Food with first move. Yeah, that is good. 4 wood is pretty nice, but I got a Reedstone Food, Reedstone Food, Reedstone Food. So Kimball played Threshing Machine Plow. So what I'll be interested to see is, does he have anything other than Bakery? Like, what are the other grain payoff cards in the game? Did Kimball take the Crop Crib? He may have. PM plays Art Director. So if 4 wood comes back, I'll take 4 wood, but if only 3 wood is available, I'll take 4 clay. Really hope Kimball did not get Bakery. Just because, I'm guessing just because it's going to be strong for him. It'll be like a strong, like Threshing Machine Plow into lots of Morning Trade stuff. That would be my assumption. I guess I could Expensive Occupation. That's not a bad option here. Like Expensive Occupation, Stable Architect. I think if I don't take Great Clay though, I'll be kind of sad if I miss out on a clay action. Wow, Art Director putting stone into the game too. There's a lot of early stone in this game. So it looks like Park Cemetery is a dead card. I mean, in all likelihood, Weekly Market's probably a dead card. So my miners are not particularly strong. Sid and Marsgar are having a lively discussion about Morning Trader and Bakery, which I'm enjoying. This is why you gotta watch live on Twitch so you can see these. Is Kimball gonna start player to grab the 6 wood? I don't mind if he does. Ooh, he's playing an Occupation. That means I get 6 wood. That's pretty cool. I will totally forego on... It's annoying. I will absolutely forego on first action Reedstone Food to get 6 wood. I haven't played an occupation yet. I may get Reedstone Food back. Yeah, it's possible for sure. Because we might see Barbarossa occupation here and Kimball morning trade. In which case, should I think about building a room? I think I won't build a room here and let PM or Barbarossa build, but okay, there we go. Barbarossa built. Took it out of my hands. First occupation, house steward. Marscott says first oc house steward. Show them some dominance, and then say. And Sid says, "Yeah, take 3 points. I don't need it." I think Field Doctor and Lighthouse is strong. Why are you thinking of building? I'm thinking of building because if round 5 is family growth, then I would have that excellent round 5 fall into my lap. But Reedstone Food works. And I feed 4. Also, I have to go back. I've been away for the last week, pretty much not been home. I have to go back and look at the comments from the last game, because I guess I screwed up a couple times on the mechanics, specifically tossing cards with Village School. So sorry about that. I have better stuff to do with my wood. Building a room permanently gives up a combo to give up a 1/3 chance of family growth flipping. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm doing it for sure, but even without a wood room, you need a bunch of wood for stables fencing. Yes, I agree. That is true as well. I'm hoping to play Stable Architect here, because getting 4 wood would be nice, but 5 clay is also pretty nice. It'd be nice if I could play a major improvement when I reno. I guess the 2 clay well is still available. Yeah, 2 clay well would be actually, or 2 clay well. 2 clay fireplace would be pretty nice. So show me reno. It's stone. Well, it's not family growth, so that's good. Anything that's not family growth. I wonder if Kimball's got crop crib to family growth jump. If he does, that would be pretty cool. I also need to think about how I'm going to feed. So yeah, I guess the 2 clay well is pretty good. Or 2 clay fireplace is pretty good. Marscott and Sid both catching that crop crib needs 3 grain on the field. Oh, I didn't know that. So you can't, it's not just a field with crops on it. It's not just a planted field. It's specifically a field with 3 grain on it. Huh. Interesting. Barbarossa occupation water carrier. I'm guessing he's got some payoff for playing a lot of occupations, because I can't think. Well, I guess he's got 3 stone. Second action, build the well is a pretty good move for him. I think I just Reedstone Food again. He has Patroness, yeah. Is that enough of a reason? I guess with Patroness, you can think about getting the well pretty early in Stonehouse Builder. I'm surprised to see Water Carrier this early, that's all. I think I could even play Basket Maker's Workshop. Yep. Yeah, because I have more read than I need already. I think, though, considering the 2 clay fireplace is still available, I definitely have to think about that. Wow, PM passes up on building to take a bunch of reed himself. This is where I'm thinking about building a room. Wow, I wouldn't now. It's probably too late, but Kimball saying, this is not going as planned. Are we going to pass PM's 6 wood action at the start of the next round? I could start player here. Start player 6 wood myself. I could also play Stable Architect. This is the last chance to play Stable Architect for 4 wood. I guess my stables don't have to come out till the end of the game, really. I'm a little scared of losing out on the sheep grab, because I'm not sure how I'm going to feed otherwise. I could just take 3 wood. Yeah, I could just take 3 wood. Thinking about start player Park Cemetery here, but yeah, start player 3 wood is fine. Or not 3 wood, just taking 3 wood is okay. I guess everyone saw House Steward, so maybe everybody's thinking about silly stuff. Yeah, Reno doesn't come till round 7, that's a little sad. Especially because if I'm gonna I might let PM grow round 7, round 8 here, with Fencing Master, Art Director, be a pretty strong setup for him. But yeah, Reedstone Food, still a fine option. I think I might first action take build the 2 clay fireplace though, just because if I don't Kimball, probably will. Like if he might morning trade into fireplace into 3 sheep, for example. Late Reno is sad. Yeah, Kimball builds the fireplace. Yeah, that's really sad for me. Well, there's always a chance it was going to happen. I should go for 3 stone next round. If I go for 3 stone, then I can Reedstone Food here. I could Stable Architect here as well. Yeah, Reedstone Food into... I could still build the 2 clay fireplace, but there's not as much of a rush to do it. Reedstone Food into Basket Maker's Workshop Reno next round. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Sid. Childcare would work too and would keep the stone. I think I'm not going to have the actions to spend to take wood. I don't like childcare that much. I mean, it's fine, but I think I'd rather play something that gets me points as well. And Kimball takes the 2 stone. Darn. That is upsetting. And there are really like no good actions here. So that's occupation, and we will play play the Stable Architect. You know what? No, I'm going to play Journeyman here. I'm just going to tell them, hey, I'm going to a stone house. I might want to start player here. PM may grab Basket Maker's Workshop. I think that's pretty unlikely, just because he's got no read on his farm. No read to convert it here. It is possible, though. You're not wrong. I get my 6 wood back here. My sapling has grown into a beautiful, beautiful 6 wood forest. Clay exchange here for PM. So I would think maybe pottery. Oh no, never mind. He just is playing cheap miners because you start player into family growth again. Yeah, guarantees on the second growth. Yeah. Okay. Kimball grabbing the reed. I could take wood. I could fence. I think I like basket makers. I think I like Reno and fencing here. Because then, well, I'll Reno first move, and then second move can be basket makers workshop or fence. And both are fine. I guess I really need that 4 stone because I want to Reno and Lighthouse with the same action. Yeah, read stone food into basket maker's workshop. Yeah. Well, PM's family growth thing. Thing is, Kimball is gonna Reno as well, or Kimball's gonna build at some point too. He just needs. I guess he needs a wood action before he can build. So if he needs a wood action and he has to take sheep here, then I should be able to grow in round 9 if I'm not a total idiot. Kimball has clay supports, I think. Yeah, he might. Barbarossa plays Barrel Maker. Yeah, this card is pretty interesting. Wood and 2 food per harvest is a really good payout. Kimball playing Bakery, so I imagine this is on Major Minor. Okay. Well, it means he's still like a ways away from building. So yeah, I'm a little confused with the cooking hearth why he went for Bakery so hard. All right, read stone food. I mean, I'm passing a 6 wood action to PM, but maybe Barbarossa will take 3 wood. Sid says, that would be strange. It's too strong a card to have passed all the way to Kimball. I wonder with the muddy land if PM might have taken it. Although he built 2 rooms, so then he's not going to use it anymore. Oh man, Barbarossa passed in 6 wood, which is interesting. I guess this lets him build a room. So it lets him grow in round 9 now. So Barbarossa and PM are going to get the first 4 family growth actions between the 2 of them. Which is scary. Me and Kimball gave him the chance of growing twice. Can't turn that down for clay supports. Yeah, you're right, Sid. That's true. And then Barbarossa gets 4 wood as compensation, so. Kimball, I assume that's Morning Trader. Well, let's force them to... I guess I could start player here. My Reno is not likely to be blocked. Yeah, I can start player here, can't I? Maybe start player heavy plow. Reno fireplace, start player lighthouse. Yeah, that's a good point. I do like that actually. Although they all saw lighthouse, so they all know it's coming, but yeah. Like, because Barbarossa can start player with his second action here and then build a room. Someone tries to jump, just build 4 stables. I want to do that anyways. Ooh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. I was thinking that stable blocking will be really bad for me, but it gets me room to hold my journeyman stuff. And I can start using my journeyman now. So Barbarossa plays Market Woman. Wow, he got some really good cards. First pick Patroness, second pick Market Woman looks like. Oh, I can't family growth. I don't have the lighthouse played yet. Yeah, I think playing lighthouse here is fine. They all say surprise, yeah. Yep. Easy money. Don't forget to buy animals. Yep. Kimball gets the sheep grab. Yeah, I guess PM is in need of a bunch of food, but he's got the art director, which helps, and he's got a good amount of stone in his supply, so he can definitely do a pottery or clay oven action. There's also a nice huge fishing action here. I actually would really like to see Barbarossa take it. PM has a very high point ceiling. Cloister. Oh yeah, definitely cloister. Yeah. I can heavy plow now with growth, with family growth, and then start plowing. I'd fence into 4 stables second action. Yeah, either way, I'm doing something that lets me hold animals for sure. And actually, family growth is not required with my first action. Kimball plays carpenter. So my feeding is fine, so fence 15. No, if I fence 15, I can't afford heavy plow, so 4 stables it is. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Four stables, let them fight. PM has a very high point ceiling. He will probably not make stable architect. Yeah, hope not. Only Kimball saw the stable architect. Kimball says don't understand that. Yeah. Barbarossa's start player swing plow, which will let him now jump ahead of Kimball. Yeah, I really screwed Kimball over there, but I mean, it was the best sequence for me by quite a bit, so here's my heavy plow, cost it 2 wood, and then I can 2 food R, F4A. So it says he was already ahead of Kimball, he could have just built a room. Yeah, that's true. Although he might have gambled, they might have all gambled on it not happening. The thing is, they might have all gambled on it not happening in that order. So PM does build pottery, not too surprising. Barbarossa gets his huge swing plow out. So yeah, if he does build another room, his wood will be a little tight. Because we all need a lot of wood still. When's my next cutoff for a stable architect? There's still 3 rounds to play, so round 11 is the latest time I can play stable architect for 2 wood. Manger for 15 fences or 14, since I get 5 fields very easily. For 9 spaces or 8. Yeah, that's a good point. I had always just considered maxing manger, But I can definitely hold more animals, and with Journeyman, getting animals is pretty good for me. So yeah, I have some options here. Kimball plays Crop Rotator. This game is just flying along. Yeah, 5 fields sounds pretty good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Especially with Heavy Plow, it's only 2 more actions. And then I have the stables so that I can hold 3 different breeding pairs. So I can really get a high payoff on I can get a really high payoff on Journeyman. Sid says unless I could wait till 4 cattle to plow. I can do that too. Yeah, that's an option. That is an option for sure. Sid says I think Park Cemetery is unnecessary now. Yes, definitely. Because I don't really need stone anymore. I don't really want. It's not really worth it for me to take any of these stone actions. So yeah, I think since two boar is available, I like taking 2 boar here, and then second action plow a field if it comes back. And I can, even if I only use Journeyman now just to get like two food per round, that's okay as well. Because right now I pay 1 and I get 3 back because I only have the 2 clay fireplace. I could do a cooking hearth upgrade if I want to seriously eat animals. It probably will be worth it at some point. There'll be a couple food action. Barbarossa plays Gleaner. 1 building resource of your choice whenever you harvest the last good on a field. Kimball says, God damn it, that card almost came back too. Yeah. Barb took all the cards Kimball wanted, apparently. I think two fields here is fine. I'll do it like that to hide my field doctor a little bit. Sorry, I had a combo with Market Woman. Kimball says, combo, sure. Yeah. Also, Reed Nursery. So I need to eat a field in order to be able to, or I need to eat an animal in order to be able to buy one here. It would be nice if I had space for more than 5 animals, but only 2 wood available, and both occupation actions are taken. So Barbarossa plays Pumpkin Patch. This is pretty nice, although most of the best things are gone. I think I'd take 2 sheep here. It's 4 food. That's really all there is to it. And then I can pay a food for a cattle. Ovens are still there, and Barbarossa has no food engine yet. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, stone oven will be great for him. Yeah, especially with Market Woman in hand. Although he feeds pretty well between Barrel Maker and his water carrier in his well. Not bad. So it would be really great if I could start player into family growth even without room round 13. Because then Field Doctor can come out anytime, and then I'd still get up to 5 people. Although I do need a bunch of wood still. So playing Stable Architect to get wood next round seems good. Yeah, next round looks like 4 wood. Best case scenario, 4 wood into Occupation and Defense. I think that's my best case scenario. Also, look at how PM fenced. His fencing blocked off these 2 spaces. So it looks like he's going to build 2 more clay rooms, which is pretty cool. So he's going to do a 5-point cloister, which I've never seen before. Hey Shark the Saiyan, hope you're doing well. If Kimball only builds and not start player, I can even start player plow field doctor. If I really want to upset Kimball, that is an option. 5-point cloister, maybe 6 stone rooms. Yeah. Yep. PM's gonna have a lot of reactions to do a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, so Kimball's building here. He only built 1 room though. So that's actually really good for my field doctor. It's really good for my field doctor. Okay, so I'm at 9 wood. I need 8 more, maybe 9 more. 9 lets me play artichoke field. Oh, you know what? I forgot to spam this when the well got built. It's my emote, the well. Yeah, clay oven for Barbarossa. Quite nice. So all that's really needed for all these guys is a ton of wood. Maybe I can give up on manger. Maybe I don't need manger because I can, like if I eat a boar here and take 3 wood, I think I still take 3 wood either way over playing Stable Architect. I can think with my last move because I definitely could. I can fill my farm really easily with heavy plow. Okay, wood's gone. Because the thing is, fencing 7 here is like pretty awkward. I guess it's fine. I still have lots of space for animals now. I can still afford 3 breeding pairs, so I just need to fill in round 12. 3 food are to feed, eat, A to buy A. So 3 food and read is gone. Eat A to buy A, so that means I get net plus 2 food. Start player just keeps floating. I need a boar to buy a cattle. I guess so I can get up to that heavy plow number faster. I think though I probably need the point ceiling afforded by manger in order to have a chance to win. I don't think I should give up on manger. I think it's a 4-point action. PM start player, clay deposit. Last action, round 13, round 11. This just says what kind of game that we've been playing. We've been playing a weird game. What are they talking about? I have no. They're just speaking nonsense in the chat. All right, Plauso, cool. PM has a solid setup for House Steward. Yeah, he does. Yeah. He needs another wood grab in order to be able to. Oh, you know what? He can just build 2 clay rooms. He doesn't need clay supports, which is interesting. What's going on? How does PM have 5 people? Yeah, he shouldn't. So he had an extra action in round 11 that he shouldn't have had. So he thought he could use it to start player, but he's not allowed to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, look at this beautiful farm here for Barbarossa. Very nice. Kimball builds again. So I'm going to take 3 wood, because I think wood is pretty hotly contested, more so than field. Because PM's going to take 2 cattle. I should play Field Doctor this round, so that I can first action Family Growth next round. So second action should be Plow. And I will only plow 2 fields. Oh, Barbarossa has Crop Crib. Wow. Everyone grinding rooms like madmen. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Should I start player Manger here? Grab Family Growth round 13? Oh no, Barbarossa start player. It's not an option. Well, let's plow. We'll do that either way. I guess if I can't plow fewer than the max, I can always just eat up cattle here, which is another way of getting the same result. Looks like Field Doctor goes unplayed, maybe. 2 points for 3 actions is not worth much. Take Vegetable here. I might get Plow Sow. I'm pretty sure Kimball is Plow Sowing. Although Kimball might Family Growth. It is an option. Wow, never mind. Okay, Family Growth is going to be just really hot all the way to the end. He's playing Crop Crib as well. Then I get Family Growth without. Yeah, so I'm either getting Plow Sow or Family Growth without, which are both fine. I could buy a sheep. Yeah, this is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can. Yeah, maybe I give up on Manger. Manger might not be worth it. It's two actions, 4 points. I probably crops are better. Sheep is good. Sheep might come around. Sheep might come around. And I think I might heavy plow. Just heavy plow again. Yeah, unfortunately, this game, it was really sad that Reno came. If Reno and Stone are flipped, I'm in a much better spot. But the fact that Reno came round 7 is unfortunate. But that happens. And my opponents are having very strong games of their own. Yeah, like 3 sheep might come to me here. Kimball and PM are talking about field orientations. What are these houses? Look funny. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. This is quite the game. This is quite the game. Looks like I'm pretty sure Barbarossa is gonna win, but PM is gonna have a very nice finish. Actually, PM has more animal points. Hmm. Oh, I can buy something. Buy a. Just because it's food. I get family growth without. Sounds good. And then if sheep comes back, that would be nice. No, it doesn't. Okay. If start player comes back, that would be cool as well. Like I could start player into plow sow around 14. I also need to get my fencing done. And these two both need defense as well. Barbarossa and Kimball both do, so yeah. Barbarossa gets a huge stone action. Think about all the extra stone going in the game early. All the good majors were gone really early, so now definitely the big stone house people benefit a lot from that. Is Manger dead? Manger might be dead. I'll do this either way. Yeah. I think you should just plow and fence 8 or start player and fence. Like I could take grain here. Like I'm thinking probably grain with my last action. I'll have a 2-point read action next round. Plow sow bake should be a couple points. Yeah. Yeah, no, my point ceiling's just not high enough. Like even with stable architects in hand. Like I guess my round 14 could be like stable architect, field doctor, family growth, but that's a pretty field doctor is not really worth it at this point. It'll be better to do almost anything else. Kimball is growing. That's right. You're right. Yep. So first action plow sow or first action family growth is probably my best move. I won't be able to grow on family growth with room space. Yeah, I should be able to get family growth without though. Alright, Kimball star player. Good. Okay, 2 point grain action. Yeah, I think this is okay. 2 points is pretty much as good as I'm getting at this point. Prize squash here for Kimball. Ah, that's really good. Yeah, I can get a 6. Can get a huge prize squash point. Yeah, he already has 4 in his field and 2 more in his farm. So he's just going to sow a ridiculous amount of vegetables. Very nice. Very nice by him. Feed 2A and harvest. Buy a sheep. So I go down 1. 1 food goes into a sheep. And I breed my boar. I should just play Stable Architect here. Yeah, I guess Sow Bake is not really a good action for me. Oh, I need to feed 7. Oh, thank you. I missed that. Thank you. I missed that. So I'll grab my 2 or 3 point family growth. And then Stable Architect. And then probably 2 food actions. PM fills the rest of his farm. Very nice. I'm relieved to see that he's only building 3 stables, because if he was building more than 3, then me playing Stable Architect would be kind of a king-making move, in all likelihood. So Barbarossa probably fences to make sure his fence is safe. No, he's going to reno fence. I have no idea what Barbarossa is going to do then. Maybe Sow Bake if he needs the food. Like if he reno fences here, then he can go for the animals. Yeah, Sow Bake makes sense. Yeah, get the bake action for his grain. Here's where I'll play Stable Architect. Then my last 2 actions will just be food actions. Barb has to reno fence or fence. He might get blocked otherwise. Yeah, pretty sure Barbarossa is reno fence. Unless he deliberately wants to mess with Kimball. If he thinks Kimball's his biggest threat, it's not a bad move. Seven-point prize squash. This is crazy. Yeah. Morning Trader, pretty nice. Kimball's definitely used it well. I don't know how to use Morning Trader. I don't think I've won with it yet. Sid says, I'm surprised Kimball didn't fence there. Why family growth? Well, PM is thinking about family growthing himself. I am a little surprised Kimball did family growth when he has a chance to get... Yeah, he might get blocked out of fencing by Barbarossa. But there are not that many good good majors left. So if Barbarossa doesn't have a improvement, PM says I needed one more move. Yeah, he need. Oh, so Cloyster's not coming out. Yes, he can reno. So Barbarossa will reno fence here. And then I can take 2 cattle for 6 food. Anytime your first pick occupation dies in your hand, you're pretty sad. But the reason it did is because, unfortunately for me, Kimball first picked Morning Trader right before me. So he took all the good crop cards, unfortunately. So we'll grab 6 food from cattle. And then, so to feed, I need to feed 9, right? So prop, is it 2 boar, 2 cattle? Is that the way I have to do it? 6, 9? Yeah, unfortunately. I can't let my cattle breed. I can take reed and then eat a reed, and either way I'm eating a point. That's the thing. Yeah, point plus 3 food from reed. Yeah, it's the same thing on boar. Boar is a point. Either way, it's 1 point actions. So I'll take the 2 boar or the 2. I think the 2 boar is a little better for my opponents. You know what? Is it better? Reed lets me breed my boar, so it's better than 2 boar. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty similar, but yeah, either way it's fine. DM says I just realized family growth was taken. No 6-point cloister, I'm sad. So food, so 2A, 2O, or 2A. Either way, I'm eating a point. I have to eat a point no matter what I do. 2A, 2O to feed. Family growth contested until round 15. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So final farm looks something like this. It's going to be a good score, but it's not enough to win. Not even close. So I score 48, which is enough for second. But Barbarossa just destroyed us. PM says should have been in the 50s. Yeah, the 6-point cloister, and he misses out on getting to the 5th person as well. And he had Lord of the Manor. Damn. But yeah, Barbarossa did well. Huge farm. 56-point game for Barbarossa. So I'm second by 8 points. So it really was not close. But that happens when you get first family growth and 4th family growth. And just have really strong, like all his cards are really strong. Everything that he played is pretty good. Maybe Gleaner's a little weak, but situationally it was good. Same with Water Carrier. Water Carrier, when you can build the well in round 5 yourself, very nice. Barb played a great game. His cards are very good, though. Yeah, well, certainly part of the reason his cards are good is because they allow him to go for that first family growth. And that's where a card like Lighthouse suffers is a card like Lighthouse suffers because you don't get to go for that first growth often. Yeah. And Field Doctor rots in my hand. Field Doctor Agrarian. Yuck. And Manger. Manger didn't get played either. I just didn't have time. Manger would have been good for me, but I just didn't have time for it. So that happens. Let's take a quick look at my draft. See where I really screwed up. Oh, the link. I always forget about that. So Field Doctor, 4.4 power. Yeah, I knew that it was going to be the best card by power, but it's not my favorite card. Not my favorite card. Stable Architect here. Stonehouse Builder looks like it's a lot better. So I took the second best card. Personally, I think with Field Doctor that's an okay move, because with Stonehouse Builder you want to be using your second action often on Reedstone Food, whereas I wanted to be plowing as far as I knew. But and then Agrarian, 0.1 power, although all these cards were bad. This pile was really weak. Barbarossa's pile was really weak from the third pile on. House Steward, just a block pick. Journeyman, sure. Countryman, yeah. So here Manger, first pick over 4.4 power Plum Patch. That is probably a mistake. Even though I guess what I forgot and what I needed to remember was that my opponents were all thinking about big houses, and then Manger is generally weaker in when you have a lot of houses. Well, it depends. Manger is weak when you don't get to houses plus fields. Yeah. So probably I should Plum Patch here, and then let Manger come around, because it's like the 5th or 6th best card in here. Then Heavy Plow. I mean, Heavy Plow I think is totally fine considering what I have going on. So it says, hard to turn down Lighthouse and Field Doctor though, but it does probably never win in a round 7 Reno game. Yeah. If round 5 was Reno and round 7 was Family Growth, I like my chances, but obviously that's not what happened. Park Cemetery, sure. Lighthouse, yeah. Yeah, I think probably just the Manger was my real big mistake. Yeah. And I totally get what I was thinking with Agrarian. I didn't know that Kimball was sitting in front of me taking all the crop cards. And that's where I should have maybe realized earlier that someone was taking all the crop cards, because I saw so few of them. Should have kept that in mind. Anyways, that's going to be all for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you're watching this on YouTube, follow me on Twitch. And if you subscribe, you can get a Agricola well emote on Twitch that you can spam in anyone's chat. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. It's not very big on your screen, but play ag well. So, yeah, that's all for me. So I'll probably stream maybe Friday night. If not Friday night, Saturday during the day will be my plan. So look out for me then, and see ya.